How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I'd just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about good old PROG, Progenity. This stock, I am so happy. So if you've watched my recent videos, I did say I was going to take a position in this. I missed my opportunity to take a position whenever it was first running back here, right? I said I was going to take a position around $1.50. I never took it, and it ate me up, especially whenever it went from $1.50 all the way to $2. And I said, you know what? I'm going to let it retrace a little bit, because typically whenever we have this crazy run, it's going to retrace. I said, I'm going to let it retrace a little bit, and then I'm going to take my position. I did let it retrace a little bit, and I forgot to take my position on Friday evening. So what I did is I was up at my computer as soon as the stock market opened. I could trade options, and I went ahead and bought a huge, ridiculously large option on PROG. I had a $2.50 strike price. I bought in when the price was around $2.30. This is my own personal thing that I did. Make sure you're managing your own risk, manage your own life, okay? Whenever it comes to these plays, options are extremely risky, and just be very careful if you choose to trade options. Make sure you know what you're doing. I do have a video if you want to check that out. So I bought in then, and I was like, it was already up around 10% in the pre-market. It was kind of like going up and down. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't go something crazy before I take my position. So I got in, and boom, this stock went crazy today. I got in when it was up around, I don't remember what it was up at that time, but $2.30, so whatever it was at. And it went all the way. It was below 20. It was around 10%, I would say. It was 10% up on the day. And man, it went crazy. It ended the day at $2.99, up 39.72%. It, in the after hours, it broke the $3, which is insane. I was really expecting some kind of retracement, honestly. But it's just crazy. This stock has so much fuel and in the tank that I'm very curious to see where it's going to go. I really wouldn't be surprised if we saw a retracement. I wouldn't even be surprised if we hit the $2.45 mark for like a retracement. But the stock is just sitting so pretty right now. I want to take a look at the Ortex data that really solidified why I took my position this morning rather than waiting any longer. Okay. And so we'll go ahead and start with the utilization really quick. Take a look at the utilization, 99.88%. It is, remember, this is how many available shares to short, basically how much ammo the shorts have to short, right? If it's at 100%, there are no available shares to short. Okay, so let's take a look at the shares on loan. This is what really did it for me right here. The shares on loan, after it had its huge jump, it retraced a little bit, and then it went all the way back up to an all-time high this morning, right? And this all-time high right there is why I took my position. I was like, you know what, this, even if it does go down a little bit, I'll just add more to my position. And I'm so happy that I took my position. This thing has so much room to grow that I feel so confident with my position. And I'm very happy that I took it. So I'm going to continue to hold and play it out. I think this has a lot of fuel in the tank. Okay, take a look at the free float on loan, right? Let's take a look at the percentage of the free float on loan. Also, the all-time high, it's at 68% of the free float is on loan to be shorted, right? I think this is going to be the number for how much fuel is in the tank, and this number being so ridiculously high, I think it's the highest of all the heavily shorted stocks, at least, which is why I took the largest position in this stock, which is why I did that. So there's that. And then the short interest at an all-time high. Granted, I think it only needs to be above a certain number, 10 to 15% for it to really have a move. That's my current running theory, but I'm doing a little bit of data analysis to see if that actually holds true, but more to come on that at a future time. And so it all looks fantastic. So that is why I took my position. It's looking so solid. If you are looking to take a position in this, again, not financial advice, But if you are looking to take a position in this, there's a very real possibility it could retrace. I do anticipate, just full transparency here, right? I do anticipate that these numbers are going to go down just a little bit. We'll see in about 2 days. I'll do a T+2 update in 2 days to see where it is. But realistically, I do think this is going to have another look like this. But even then, I don't think that these numbers are going to go down very much at all. I think it's going to be a little bit of a cover. I mean, maybe if it went back down to 28 million instead of 32 million shares on loan, that sounds about right. Or even if it went to 30 million, that would sound about right also. So I'm going to continue to watch it, see what's going on. I think there's plenty of fuel in the tank. Me personally, it may not be the best way to do it, but I just look to get in, especially if I think it has a long way it can go. And, you know, if I need to average down or average up, whatever I need to do, at least I have my position and I have a baseline that I can make some kind of move. That's my own personal strategy. Sometimes I buy high and I hold low. I never really sell low. I'll average down and I'll wait, especially if it's a heavily shorted stock like this. I make sure if I'm getting these options to give myself enough leeway that I won't be in a sticky situation. And that options money, remember, options are very risky. And you can lose it all if the stock does not go your way. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. But just wanted to bring that quick update. I'm very excited. This stock went crazy today, and I'm so happy I got my position. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. Have a great day. Peace.